Hello, welcome back to part 45 of this video tutorial how to build the Pacman game in XNA. Please don't forget to buy the content. Send €2.95 to PayPal account XNAPacman2013@hotmail.com. We send the content in 24 hours to your email address. In this tutorial we're going to implement the Energizer mode and it's part 2. And we still stay in the Pacman class, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to define a public bool. So go to the public section, and after the is flashing flag we can say here public bool is ready. Indicates if Pacman is ready to move. Alright, and now we need to set this flag. So in the constructor, after the is flashing flag we can say here set the is ready flag default to false. So is ready, and we set it default to true for now, and this is because otherwise we can't test anymore. So we say here it's temporary. Later on we're going to change it to false. Alright, now we have set this is ready flag. We can rebuild the key up, down, left and right. So go to the update method, and in the update method the key up we're going to change something here, and what we're going to do here is we're going to say and is ready, right? And the same at the end, and is ready, right? And now we're going to do the same for the key down. So and is ready, and is ready. For the key left, and is ready, and is ready. And for the key right, and is ready, and is ready. So Pacman can only move if the ready flag is set to true, right? And later on we're gonna build a class, the is ready class, and there we're gonna set the ready flag to true. Alright. Now it's time to implement the is Energizer in the Pacman class, and we're gonna do it right here after the key right. And we're gonna say here that if a big dot is added, and we're going to say here that if is Energizer. Alright, and now we're going to say that if the timer not is finished, and here we can say that if Energizer timer greater is than 0. And then we can say Energizer timer minus minus. Right? And now we can say here that if Energizer timer is equals to the flash time, and then we can say here if flashing is equals to true, right? Otherwise it's the end of Energizer state. and we can say here that else, and now we need to disable the Energizer, so disable the Energizer. So is Energizer is equals to false. Disable the flashing, so is flashing is equals to false, and stop playing the Energizer sounds. Energizer sound instance stop, and finally we can say here that if Pacman is enabled to walk, play siren sounds. So here we can say that if is ready, siren sound instance dot play. Alright, and that's the is Energizer mode for Pacman. The next thing we're gonna do we're gonna do is we're gonna add a enum code modus. So go to the enum class. So here at the bottom we can say public enum, and we call it the code modus. And the first one is chase. We have ice mode, the frightened mode, we have the home modes, we have respawn modes, and we have the scatter mode. Right? And that's the code modus. And the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add some textures, and we're gonna do that in the game class. So go to the game class, and in the public section here after the fruit strip texture we're gonna say public texture, and it's a 2D. Energizer strip texture. Represents the Energizer strip texture. And we have a public texture 2D, and it's called the Coast Ice strip texture. Represents the Coast Ice strip texture. Alright. And now we need to load these textures, so go to the load content. And here at the bottom we can say that the Energizer strip texture is equals to content.load, and we load a texture 2D, and now it's time to load the textures to our sprites folder. So if you have by the content, go to your zip folder and go to the sprites folder, and in the sprites folder we need the Ghost Energizer animation, and we need the Ghost Eyes animation. So we're gonna copy these two files, so copy, and we're gonna paste it in our Pacman content project in our sprites folder. So we're gonna paste it here, and now we have the Ghost Energizer animation and the Ghost Eyes animation, right? So now we can say here sprites Ghost Energizer animation, right? Load the Energizer strip texture, load the Ghost Eyes strip texture. So here we can say Ghost Eyes strip texture is equals to content.load, and we're gonna load a texture 2D, and it's in the sprites folder, and it's called the Ghost Eyes animation. Alright, I'm gonna finish the tutorial here, and in the next tutorial we're gonna finish the Energizer Mode part 3. So I hope you enjoy, and see you in the next tutorial. Bye.